Hello everyone, welcome to another wonderful episode. Today's episode is all about allowing goodness to flow into your life. As humans, we have an innate desire to lead a good life. A lot of us don't want to face any resistance, any negativity in our day-to-day lives, and we look for the goodness in our lives. We look to enrich our lives with more goodness, more positivity, but sometimes we feel stuck. Sometimes we don't know how we can do that, especially when our lives are going so negatively in a downward spiral. We sometimes don't simply know how to connect back to the positivity and the goodness that life has to offer to us. So in this episode, I'm going to share with you 4 things that you can do to really tune into the goodness that life wants to offer to you. First thing that I want to mention is gratitude. If you want to attract more goodness into your life, you have to start by being gratitude for what you already have. You need to get into this practice of saying, thinking, writing your gratitudes out loud every single day and really feeling the gratitude that you have for life itself. Because if you don't focus on the goodness that you have right now, there's no way the universe can deliver more goodness to your doorstep if you're not even feeling grateful for what it is that you already have. And the most common question I get asked all the time is, well, I don't have anything that I can be grateful for. Well, that is just a limiting belief, because you can have so many things right now in this very moment that you're grateful for. Perhaps food on the table, perhaps running water, perhaps sunlight. You could also be grateful for the house that you live in, the roof over your head. Anything that you can think of will make you grateful for the moment in time, will enable you to attract more goodness into your life. So start your day with gratitude and end your day with gratitude. Feel grateful for the wonderful things you already have, and I promise that more goodness will rush into your life with ease and grace. The second thing I want to focus on is faith. You need to have faith that the universe will deliver more goodness into your life, because if you don't have the faith, if you don't believe in the powers of the universe, if you don't believe in the divine benevolence of the universe, you will never be able to attract the goodness that you wish for yourself. And so it's super important to build on your faith container. And like I always say, it's super important to double up on your faith anytime you're faced with a lot of negativity. You want to double up on your faith. You want to focus on the goodness that's going to come to you no matter what the situation or circumstance at the moment. You know things can change, and you know things can change with grace. You know that more goodness will come into your life with so much ease and grace once you trust and have faith and believe in the benevolent powers and the energies of the universe. So start building up on your faith muscle. Anything that can help you to build up on your faith muscle. It could be prayer, it could be meditation, it could be devotion, it could be chanting, it could be journaling, it could be going to a temple or church. Just do anything or everything you can to build up on that faith muscle, because not everybody has strong faith. That is something you need to build up on. So really focus on building up on that faith muscle and allowing yourself to experience higher and higher levels of goodness just because you doubled up on that faith. So that is the second step I want you to take today, to build up on that faith muscle in this moment in time so you can experience more goodness and allow more goodness to flow into your life. The third thing you want to do is look for the good in everything. I know a lot of us have a tendency to look for the bad in everything, but that does not help, because what you focus on expands. So if you're always focusing on the bad that happened, on the negativity that's happening, the negativity you're perhaps surrounded with at all times, you're really giving fuel to the fire. You're really adding more fuel to the negativity. Because if you focus on the negativity, if you focus on what's going wrong for you in this moment in time, you'll attract more of it. It's never the other way around. So you need to start focusing on the good. Even though you're faced with so much bad or negativity, find the silver lining in everything. Doesn't matter what situation you're presented with. Find the goodness in everything. The last step that I want to teach you about or discuss here is once you do the gratitude, you double up on your faith muscle, you look for the goodness in everything, then the fourth step would be to allow yourself to receive. Because a lot of times we do the work, we ask the universe to deliver us the goodness, the abundance that we seek. But a lot of times there's a blockage because we don't know how to receive. We simply are very disconnected or very blocked from receiving. And that could be issues because you had some worthiness issues or some deservingness issues from ancestral karma, ancestral lineage, even from your childhood. It could be any of those blocks stopping you from receiving. So that is why it's super important to work on receiving. And I have discussed receiving at length in my other 2 episodes. Episode 44 talks about how to open yourself to receiving. And then another episode was episode number 64 that also talks about how to open yourself to receiving more in life. So you might want to go back and listen to these 2 episodes. And if you have never listened to these episodes, please go listen to these episodes because I talk about receiving at length in these 2 episodes, 44 and 64. Because when you ask the universe for the goodness, you also have to be able to receive the goodness. It's like placing an online order. You place an online order, but you have to physically be there to receive that parcel, that package, right? So you need to be open to receiving. You need to really work on your receiving muscles. Again, it's a muscle because a lot of us have to work on making that muscle stronger or strengthening that muscle. That's why I use the word muscle, because it's easier for you to understand that you really need to work on strengthening that muscle. Everybody has a muscle, but you need to make it stronger. Just like you go to the gym and make a muscle stronger, you need to increase your faith muscle and you need to increase your receiving muscles. So you can receive with ease. You can have a lot of faith with ease because a lot of times it's both. It's having the faith that this will come to fruition and also allowing yourself to receive the goodness that you asked for. So I hope this was a very helpful episode. I shared with you 4 things you can do today to really shift your life from always attracting the bad, the negative, to attracting more goodness, positivity, and abundance. Let me know if this was a helpful episode for you. Leave me a comment on my Facebook page. You can even leave me a comment on my Instagram page. My handle is @Dina Visram. Thank you so much. Much love and light. Bye-bye.